Do you like being merry?
Yeah!
Do you like japes?
Yeah!
Well, welcome to Merry Japery.
Yeah!
And now, views from your area, where we send a team of correspondents out to gauge the views of the public on Brexit.
Excuse me, sir, do you mind if I just ask you a quick question?
Why, really?
Just regarding the recent scallop wars in the English Channel, what do you think the effect of Brexit is going to be on the future of the British fishing fleet outside the common fisheries policy?
I didn't know.
Well, what I mean, sir, is the fishing fleet...
How are you, man?
Good morning, sir. We're just gauging people's opinions on Brexit.
Shut up, man. Can you keep your voice down, please?
Yes, we're just wanting to know your opinion on Brexit. Sir.
It's okay. She's gone in the shop. Eye on that porcelain. That'll be my money. I bet she's using on it. Can you see him? Look, old man, it's not really something we talk about. My wife is a French citizen, so you can understand it's a thorny topic.
Yes, well, we just wanted to know what your thought on Brexit was. Nothing personal, just your personal opinion.
Can you turn this thing off, old man?
Yes, certainly. I just turn that off now.
It's not recording?
It's not recording.
Okay, look, I've had problems for years at home with her, right? And I can't divorce her because it's too darn expensive. I don't know if you've ever been through this. But I wrote to my friend Dave, who happened to be the Prime Minister at the time, and he said, don't worry, old sport. I can get you out of this. So, yeah.
Are you saying that David Cameron set up this referendum just to get you out of your marriage?
No. What I'm saying, old man, is handsome is as handsome does.
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
Well, so I'm a well-turned-out chap, pillar of the community and all that, and you, if you pursue this line of questioning, I don't want to be forced to reconfigure the sartorial features of your face.
Oh, good afternoon, sir. We just wanted to go.
No, sorry, mate. I haven't got time for this. I'm on my way to an interview.
Okay, we just wanted to know your.
Hang on, are you from the press?
Yes.
Or what's your audience?
What do you mean? What's our audience?
Outreach number.
Oh, right. Ballpark figure 200,000 listeners.
Oh, I have got time.
Oh, great. We just wanted to know what your opinion is on the second referendum.
Second referendum? Well, my view is, my name is Nick Hart, and I'm the chairman and founder of local window cleaning business, Home is Where the Heart Is. Now, obviously, that doesn't mean I'm at your home. I'm not in your home. I'm outside your home. I'm cleaning the windows of your home. Well, I'm not looking in. I'm not saying that.
Sorry, are you trying to advertise?
Basically, what I'm saying is, if you want smart windows, new or old, right, I can take anything and make it sparkle. Not by being in your house. I'm not nicking anything, but cheap labour underpins us, right? And that is what I'm very grateful for Europe for. 0 hours contracts.
Okay, so in terms of a second referendum, you'd be against that?
If I can keep the 0 hours contracts, and quite frankly, whether we're in or out, I'm going to be the backbone of the local economy around here. So I'll see you later, chap. Bye. Oh.
You join me in Harrogate to ask the big questions. Here's a lady now. Excuse me, madam.
Yes?
Just wondering, are you from round here?
Am I from round here? Do you not know who I am, young man?
Well, no, madam, I'm not actually.
I'm the lady with the straw house. I'm famous.
Well, that's lovely, madam. I just wanted to ask, what do you think is the biggest question facing the country today?
The biggest issue, I don't mind saying this, is Brexit.
I'm glad you said that, madam. What is your view of Brexit?
It's very simple. Brexit means Brexit.
And what does that mean for you, madam?
It means everyone's talking, oh, it's a bad idea, it's a bad idea, we need to stop doing this better. It's not a bad idea. They said that to me when I built my straw house. I built it and it's been fine. Brexit means Brexit. Good night.
Well, good afternoon, madam.
Our main story tonight, a house in Harrogate has burnt to the ground. Our correspondent is there with the house owner now.
Excuse me, madam. Do you think this was a bad idea, building a straw house?
No, I do not.
Well, if you could go back, madam, would you have built it out of brick?
No, I would have built it out of straw again, and I stand by it.
Well, you're standing by it now, madam. It's a small, smouldering pile of ash.
Don't you try and be funny with me, okay? I'm trying to be polite. Now fuck off my property, you bastard.
Oh, thank you, madam.
As I say, although I feel that in some respects my PhD overqualifies me for this job, I do think I can bring, interesting things to the table that perhaps other people can't.
Right, so how would that qualify you to turn up at someone's house and clean their windows?
Well, if I just quickly discuss the spectrum theory.
Do you know what my dad said to me? Didn't speak often to me, but when he did, he gave me this piece of advice. He said, son, if you get into cleaning windows, you'll never be poor. And I've been cleaning windows for 20 years. I don't really have to do it much now, but I'll tell you this, my mortgage is paid off. I bet you had to take a mortgage out to do that degree thing, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you wish you'd bought a house now, don't you?
Yeah.
And I've got stories too, hundreds of them from on the job. I bet you haven't. Stuck in that library reading books. There's no stories in books.
Well, actually, some books do have stories.
There was this one time, this lady, I'd cleaned all of her windows, and I went in, and she was just sat there stark naked. And I looked at her right in the eyes, and I said, madam, it's not 1974, love. And I walked out.
You're a bit close to me.
Oh, sorry, I get like that when I'm remembering. You've got to have it up here and down here.
What, in your crotch?
No, my wallet, you blithering idiot. You nincompoop moron. Dr. Idiot. That's what I'm going to call you, Dr. Idiot, going forward. Because you got the job.
Oh,
I
great.
like the cut of your jib. I like the attitude, right? You start Monday, 0 hours contract, first 6 months. All that means is there's no legal recourse if I've got to get rid of you, right? Then you're going to be a junior window cleaner, right? And if you keep your head down, right, nose clean, don't talk to anyone, just apply yourself. 35 years down the line, I reckon for you, 35 years, maybe slightly longer, you would be a senior cleaner, right? All that means is slightly more responsibility for the bucket, right? You happy? Good, sign it. I can still see him washing windows, wiping his wishes away, staring at the suds, every day walking around with his little steps, climbing the ladder of life before he kicks the bucket, remembering his father before him, cleaning windows before he was carried away with his ashes on the Kilkenny Wen.
Well, thank you very much, Tarpaulin. That was. Woo! Okay, a bit boisterous there. But thank you, Tarpaulin. That was wonderful. That was the Kilkenny Wind. But we're now going to hear from another poet, Pat Graces.
My name is Pat Graces, and I have lots of different faces. Different faces for different days. You better watch out for my gaze. I'm really rich, and I live in a mansion. That's something I forgot to mention. But don't be jealous. I'm not really zealous. Don't try and kill me, please.
Okay, yes. Okay, that was the poem from Pat Graces. Thank you, Pat. That was full of rhyming words, which is really good. Right, so our final poet in the contest is Doug McLeish.
I don't like Irish poets. I dinna ken why. I went to see a psychiatrist to reconfigure my mind. But it didna help. Nay, therapy is no for me. Therapist, the rapist, invading my mind, my private space. I saw my whole life flushing before me, going down to shitter. And I saw someone peering over the bowl. And I thought, was that tar? No.
This is Mary Japery.
Holmes, you're up.
Yeah, bit stiff, mind.
I'm not surprised at all. Not surprised. It's a damn shame. 10 hours of dueling with Moriarty, top St. Bart's. And what happens? He escapes with barely a grazed nostril, whereas you, tumbling off the roof, cracking your cranium on the cobbles below. end up in a bloody 3-month coma.
Quite, Watson, but I am fully recovered now. In fact, you joined me having just solved a case.
Ah, do tell.
Well, I say I solved it. I was in fact aided by a small, ingenious contraption.
A man?
Imagine, if you will, a small typewriter, but a typewriter connected by ingenious wires to a screen.
Witchcraft.
Not witchcraft, my dear
Sorcery.
Watson. I placed myself in front of the screen,
Sorcery.
and I commanded the device to tell me where the body could be found.
And you found it?
Yes, dear Watson.
Please take your hand off my knee.
Oh, sorry, old chap.
Quite all right.
I contacted a first-class carriage driver, and I said, "A sixpence, my man, if you can get me to that scene within the 10 minutes." He did.
Good girl.
The police were already there. Hello, Mrs. Hudson.
Hello, my lover.
I let myself over the security barrier, pointed to the corpse, and said, "Officer, there is the body."
Are you talking about that case that's been solved by the police?
Ah, Mrs. Watson, you know I never take credit for the crimes.
No, it was definitely solved by the police. I read about it. It happened when you were in your coma.
I never give away how much I'm involved, Mrs. Hudson.
Quite extraordinary, Holmes. You're a bloody genius.
Genius, you say? I swear he's been using that Google.
We apologise for interrupting the Archers, but there has been a major announcement by the British Broadcasting Corporation announcing that they will cut with immediate effect the light orchestra as conducted by Malcolm Malcolmridge. And now we return to the Archers.
Oh my God, Jazzer! There's a dead child in the back of your van!
Oh, I know. I put it there. And now, on radio, can you be quiet, please? And now, shut up! And now, on Radio 4, Desert Island Discs.
We're joined today by one of the British Army's most esteemed veterans, Captain Picard. I'm sure not obviously Captain Picard of the Starship Enterprise. You must have had that a lot in your time.
No, but I should try not to use my force on you, young Kirsty.
Oh, well, you were telling me about your time in Outer Mongolia.
That's correct. I was stationed in Outer Mongolia during the war. Very terrible time it was for me as well. I remember we had a good go at fighting the enemy. We tried to cross a bridge, but it didn't go very well, unfortunately. And we didn't do much. One of the villagers came up to me afterwards, after the conflict, and said, "How did it go?" And I said, and I'll never forget, "We didn't do much, I'm afraid." And there were tears in my eyes when I said it. But he said, "You were there. You were there."
Oh, Captain Picard, obviously the memory is taking you back there. This next piece of music, you said it always takes you back to that very emotional time in your life.
Yes. I like to be reminded of, excuse me, I just hit something with my foot. But I like to be reminded of the time because, after all, it was a victory of sorts. But it has haunted me ever since.
Announcing new programs in 2019. Mind your cues. Funhouse, The Tale of a Brothel. Love Island. Changing Attitudes to STDs. Paul Hollywood, Take Your Hands Off My Berries. Pointless, Vasectomy in the 21st Century.
Crystal meth maze. Can you find it? And finally, ouch! A guide to torture porn.